there are some common ways of interacting that couples do a lot. And one of the most frequent ones that we know very well is the parent-child relationship interaction style. And it often works really well. You can't necessarily get out of these interactions all the time. They can be quite beneficial, especially when there's a nurturing element to them, and that's why often they do work. How was that? Was that okay?
Yeah, you spoke really well.
Oh, thanks so
yeah,
much.
it's succinct, to the point,
Okay,
valuable information.
Thanks a lot. Let's carry on then. Okay, so that was me being a child and going to my parent for some reassurance, from affirmation from my mother, so to speak. So that was good. She gave me what I needed.
And then the flip side of this could be that the parent figure, it just gets a bit pissed off and just like, oh, for goodness sake, you're always asking for my reassurance.
Okay.
Can't you just stand on your own 2 feet?
Okay,
and have a bit of confidence here.
Okay.
So
that's me going then, feeling withdrawn, feeling wounded, going more into my child and feeling wounded and withdrawing.
Yeah.
That creates a lot of negativity then.
And these patterns can be cyclical. When one of us gets into one of these roles, the other goes into another role, and they can be quite hard to get out of.
Yeah.
And in the time of coronavirus that we're in at the moment, in the pandemic, a lot of anxiety has arisen between couples. It's completely natural. Many people are spending way more time together than they would do otherwise.
Yes.
And these coping strategies, then we can get into the more critical, negative cycle of that, where one is really stuck in being punitive to the other and punishing to the other.
Yeah, you're taking far too long over this. We were going to be really succinct. You're taking far too long.
Oh dear. I was trying to say the right thing.
Well, okay, carry on, don't worry.
Okay, so just like that. So one just is critical to the other, and it can become this cycle. And so the way out of this is to be able to step back a little bit.
Yeah.
When we get into these patterns, it's a bit like, having a tennis match, and we're just like, one says this and the other says this, it becomes a pattern.
Yeah, so instead of watching the ball, you're looking at the game. You're both stepping out of your roles, so to speak, and you're saying, okay, I realise I'm playing the mummy or the daddy or the parent, and you're being the son or the daughter. And it's really useful to just say, okay, and then you can have some fun with that. I mean, we were in the queue the other day, weren't we, in the supermarket, and we just messed around saying, oh God, yeah, I'm asking permission for something.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of...
And once you can realise it and then say it, then you can have fun with it.
Yeah.
And at that point you said, can I, mummy?
That's right, exactly. So then I played into it, and it brought some humour.
Yeah.
And it kind of released us from the whole,
So the aim here is to become level together.
Yeah.
So you are actually in contact with a real adult human being.
Yes.
And that makes it a fun relationship where you're really met by somebody.
Yeah, that's it. So you're not in role, you're in an adult part of yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm Matt Davis. I'm a psychosexual and relationship therapist and a psychotherapist.
I'm Sarah Davies. I'm an embodiment facilitator and mindful movement facilitator.
And together we are Love Lab. So we're putting our expertise together and we're forming Love Lab both online and in person. So please go to our website, lovelab.uk, and you can subscribe to our newsletter there, or you can contact us there as well.